Hey guys, in this video I'll be setting up a paint booth and painting some guitars. Now what you're seeing there is a Christmas tree bag. That's what I use to store the paint booth. Which the paint booth is actually a greenhouse. Now why I used a greenhouse instead of like a actual paint booth or even just like a pop-up tent or something was, well, the size. I'm only working out of a single car garage, and so in order to maximize my space I was very limited in my options as far as what kind of paint booth size I could use, and a normal tent doesn't have walls, and so that's why I went with the greenhouse. But the greenhouse came with windows, and so first thing I did was I cut the screens out and then taped them shut. Luckily they came with this outer cover, so it was pretty easy, and I used Gorilla Tape to cover that seal, which worked pretty good. It was a little hard getting them sealed just because, again, I didn't quite have that space to get on the outside and have something to push against. It probably would have been a lot easier to set this up outside first and then try to seal off all the windows, but yeah, I didn't do that. So get all four sides, and then I used 2 box fans to filter out all the paint, basically paint fumes. And I used one to pull the fumes out and one to push clean air in. That way I had like positive pressure inside the tent. Well, I set one fan to a different setting than the other, that way it created that positive pressure. My hope was that when I opened the door I wouldn't get all the dust coming in, rather I'd have all the air pushing it all out. That was at least my idea. And got all the corners tucked in. And then I just used furnace filters on top of that. Put them on both sides, and then use duct tape to kind of seal that hole as much as I could. And then there's the other fan. Duct tape kind of helped to give myself like a frame. I put like a square around it. And there, that one's done. Then I use this paint tarp for the floor, because I kind of want to keep my floor. And then here are the hanging rack frame things that I threw together to hang the guitars on one side, and then the other one was to hang while I painted. It was a lot of work, but I got it done. Alright, so to start off, I painted 2 coats of vinyl sealer. There's the first guitar. Paint the back first, then the sides, then the front. Looks good. And then for the necks, I stained the back of the headstock and the heel. I stained them black, just to kind of give it that burst look and to help it match the body of the guitar, because bodies were brown and the neck, being mahogany, was kind of pink. Well, the wood that I used was very pink, and so just putting that black stain really helped match it, color match it. And I don't know how many coats I use. I probably did about 10 coats. I just kept going until I got the color that I liked. And then after the 2 coats of final sealer, I put some grain filler in there. And this grain filler didn't really work all that well for me. It was didn't quite match the color tone of the wood, so I kind of ended up sanding it all off anyways, but it was a little too red for my taste. And once it dries, I took a gift card and scraped all the excess off. Just like so. And if you look at that like center grain, it's very red, and that's what I was talking about. It just didn't quite look good, so I pretty much sanded it all off. Now, fun fact, the acoustics song that you're listening to right now was recorded with the guitar that's hanging right here. Just a fun fact. Now, after I sanded all the grain filler out, I sprayed 6 coats of clear coat lacquer, and then waited a day, sprayed another 6 coats. So 12 coats in total, which worked pretty good. And there's the other one. To film this, I saran mapped my cell phone and put it on a selfie stick. That way I wouldn't get any paint on it. Worked pretty good. For the neck, I used Tried and True Oil. That worked pretty good. The reason why I did this instead of lacquer was because I really wanted that smooth feel when you're playing, and it turned out really good. I really liked it. And I applied this with a couple different methods, using like a spoon and a paper towel, which worked, but then I tried using the foam paintbrush, and that worked a lot better. And I did about 3 coats of this. And then got the idea to put it in the vise to hold it up. That worked out a lot better. Kind of bounced everywhere, so I had to hold it up on one end, but it worked. And right here you can kind of see the final color. And that's about it as far as painting goes. Yeah.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say thanks for watching up to this point. Please like, subscribe, or follow, depending on what platform you're watching this from. I have several more projects in the works that I think will be interesting, so stay tuned. Thanks.